Hello everyone, it's another exciting day. You've learned how to add, you've learned how to subtract, you've learned how to multiply, and now you're going to learn how to divide. We're going to be starting division. Now, if we think about the word division or about the word divide, a word that comes to mind is share. And that's exactly what division is. It's to share. And so I'm going to go through an example with you. Now, a division sentence always starts like this. They give you a total, which is the big number, a group of many things, and then they would like you to divide that. So that's the division sign there. They want you to take your group of things, your total, and divide it into groups. So your second number will tell you how many groups you're going to be dividing into. And then your answer is going to tell you, it's going to answer this question: how many in each group? So if you have a division question like this, 8, so this is telling me that there's a total of 8 items divided into. Now I'm going to tell you the number of groups. There are 4 groups. You can see them right here. 1, 2, 3, 4 groups equals. Now, this is where we have to do some figuring out. In your book, they're actually having you think about apples and baskets. So this number here, the total, means that we have 8 apples, and we're going to share them into 4 baskets. Now, when you share in division, you want to make sure that you're doing it fairly. You can't have a group with more apples than another group. All right? So what you want to do is you want to share 1 to each until all 8 have been shared. So watch this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now I've shared all 8 apples into my 4 groups, and now I can answer my question. How many in each group? The answer is 2. So this is our division sentence now complete. 8 divided by 4 equals 2. And I want you to make sure that when you're sharing, you're doing it as I just demonstrated. So 1 to each group, counting as you go along, and stopping when you get to your total, and then looking to see how many are in each group. So now I'm going to show you another example of sharing here, another way to do it. And you're going to see a similar question like this, where there's going to be some marbles. So I'm going to draw 12 marbles. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Now, we're going to say that there are 4 people who are going to be sharing these marbles. So I'm going to use different colors for each person. So this person is going to be red. We're going to represent that person with red. Then this person's going to be represented with blue. Then we have this person being represented by green, and this person being represented by purple. And what I want to do to show the sharing in a question like this is I would be sharing one at a time. So watch what I'm doing here. So this red guy here, he's going to get this one. So 1 for the red. Then I'm going to use a different color for the next person. That's his marble. And I'm going to keep going, and I'm going to color 1 marble at a time following my pattern. And I'm going to keep on going. So red. And so you are essentially coloring in a pattern here to show the marbles being shared. So coloring using 1 color at a time. So you're going to have to do this on page 154 in your book, and this is how you would do it. You just switch colors one at a time, follow your pattern, and share them out. And then once you've done that, you should be able to see how many each person gets. So this person, there's 3 for them. And just as I told you before, when we divide, and of course when we share fairly, everyone should get the same number at the end. So if I were to write a multiplication sentence for this now, I know that in a multiplication sentence, the first number is the total, and that was 12. Then I divided it into groups, and that's my people. So there were 1, 2, 3, 4 people. So I divided those marbles in between 4 different people. So it's 12 divided by 4 for the question. And then when I did my sharing, I found out that each person gets 3 marbles. So that's how a question like that works. And this is the correct answer. 12 divided by 4 equals 3. So I hope you have fun dividing, making sure that you're sharing one at a time, and making sure that always when we share, every group gets the same amount. Have fun dividing.